I stand before you today to remind you of something extraordinary, something powerful, something unshakable, God's promises for your victory. Let me tell you, life is no walk in the park. It's a battlefield. Every day we face challenges, some we see coming, some that hit us out of nowhere. But in the midst of it all, there's a promise, a light, a voice that says, you are not alone, you are not defeated. Victory is yours. Now, you might be thinking, victory? In this? With everything I've been through? Yes, even in the storm, especially in the storm. Because you see, the promises of God aren't based on your situation. They're based on His unchanging nature. And His nature is faithful. His nature is strong. His nature is victorious. The Bible says in Deuteronomy 24, "For the Lord your God is the one who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies to give you victory." Did you catch that? He's not just watching from the sidelines, arms crossed, saying, "Good luck." No, He's in the trenches with you. He's fighting battles you don't even see. But here's the thing, my friends. Victory isn't just about the end result. It's about the process. It's about standing in faith when the odds are stacked against you. It's about holding on to hope when the world says, give up. It's about rising, even when you've been knocked down. God's promises are like seeds. They may not sprout overnight, but if you hold on, if you keep watering them with faith, they will grow. Isaiah 54:17 says, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." Now let me be real with you. This doesn't mean weapons won't form. Oh, they'll form all right. But they won't prosper. That's the promise. When you're tired, He says, "Come to me, all who are weary, and I will give you rest." When you're scared, He says, "Fear not, for I am with you." When you feel weak, He says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." But you've got to believe it. You've got to stand on it. You've got to speak it over your life. You've got to say, "I am more than a conqueror through Him who loves me." You've got to declare, "Greater is He who is in me than he who is in the world." Ladies and gentlemen, let me leave you with this. God's promises are not empty words. They are power. They are life. They are your guarantee of victory. So walk like it, speak like it, live like it. Because the God who promises is faithful. And if He said it, He will do it. Victory is yours. Claim it, believe it, walk in it. When we talk about victory and God's promises, the first thing to understand is the assurance that God is with us in every battle we face. This isn't just a comforting thought. It's a game-changing truth. Life throws challenges at us constantly, whether they're external struggles like financial hardships, broken relationships, or internal battles like fear, doubt, and insecurity. But no matter what the situation is, God doesn't leave us to fight alone. He goes before us, stands beside us, and surrounds us with His presence. Deuteronomy 24 captures this beautifully. "For the Lord your God is the one who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies to give you victory." This verse doesn't promise an absence of battles. It promises God's active involvement in those battles. That's a crucial distinction. Sometimes we think that being a person of faith means everything should go smoothly, but that's not how life works. Challenges come, but God's presence changes the way we face them. Think of it like this. When a small child faces something overwhelming, like crossing a busy street, they may feel scared. But if their parent takes their hand and guides them, suddenly the fear begins to diminish. The traffic is still there. The challenge hasn't disappeared. But the presence of someone stronger, wiser, and more capable makes all the difference. That's what it's like when God is with us in our battles. And here's the thing about God's promises. They're not dependent on us being perfect or having everything together. They're rooted in His nature, not our abilities. He doesn't wait for us to figure everything out before stepping in. Instead, He fights for us even when we feel unworthy or unprepared. That's grace in action. Victory is not solely about achieving a specific outcome. It's about the journey and the growth that comes with it. Often we define victory as reaching a goal or overcoming a challenge in the way we envisioned. But God's idea of victory is deeper, more transformative, and often different from what we imagine. It's about the process, the lessons learned, and the strengthening of our faith along the way. In life, challenges are unavoidable. Some come with warning signs, while others hit us like a sudden storm. In those moments, it's tempting to think victory means the storm ends immediately. But what if victory is about learning to stand strong in the storm? What if it's about finding peace in the chaos or